Today, we live in a world where technology has developed and the once unachievable somehow now seems within reach.
Who would have thought 100 years ago that parents would be able to dictate the genetic composition of their child and shape them into their ideal design baby?
However, the rapid advancement of such technology pushes the moral boundaries that society has grown to know and abide by.
Should genetic modification be allowed to integrate fully into society, and who is responsible for the outcome of these modifications?
The pioneer of genetic modification was Dr. He Jiankhui's CRISPR experiment. This illegal work resulted in the birth of genetically engineered twins, Lulu and Nana. They were test subjects for genetic mutation that had not even been tested in animals and resulted in DNA that varied between cells, possibly causing mosaicism. This experiment is a clear example of the responsibilities that scientists and doctors have and how abusing this can cause irreversible damage. Genetic modification can help millions suffering from diseases and disorders. If the disease is hereditary, genetic modification can be used to edit this mutation, whether through sex selection or other means.
Sex selection can also be influenced by social factors. Some women live in fear of persecution solely because of their gender. Surely it is more humane for parents to select the sex of their baby to then better their quality of life. However, this could be massively detrimental to society as a whole. If we start to artificially change the equal proportions of male to female in the world, it may lead to a severe gender imbalance.
For example, China's one-child policy. China's culture is hugely patriarchal, to the point where a pregnant woman would be pressured to abort if their child was female, to carry on the family name with a male. This led to 30 million more men than women in China. If this trend were to continue, it would result in a situation where reproduction is less likely to occur due to the gender imbalance. The controversy of sex selection roots firmly in the debate as to whether it should be a parent's choice or advised by the doctor, but it is clear that legal restrictions are necessary to regulate this decision.
Religious morality plays a key role in the usage of genetic modification. Christians believe that any such use of stem cells is evil, as it is a human attempt to alter God's plan for us. In their opinion, the responsibility of genetic modification falls on the parent. They should be following the divine command theory and ensuring a Christian upbringing for their child.
Muslims don't support genetic modification, but will recommend it if the parent's preference is following medical advice, once again causing responsibility to fall on the parents as a result of their reproductive rights.
Genetic modification is a slippery slope. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. There is no reason to prohibit the development of genetic engineering, because as humans evolve and develop, society begins to rely on such advancements. However, who is held accountable?
Responsibility is at the heart of this matter, and ultimately, the reproductive rights of parents give them full authority in genetically modifying their children.
However, this right should not be abused. Genetic modification should not be carried out for non-medical reasons. Genetic engineering is still a risky process, and so the benefits must heavily outweigh the risk.
We strongly believe that genetic engineering should be strictly regulated so that it's only used if the baby is at risk of death or have an extremely low quality of life.